Hello and welcome to Phakaaathi TV. I am your host, Khaya Ndubane. With me in the studio today, I have Tshepo and also Thembinkosi Sekgaphane, our resident analyst. Today on our weekend preview, we focus on the Nedbank Cup semi-finals that are set to take place this coming weekend. We start with the game down at Sugar Ray Kulu Stadium between Golden Arrows and TX Galaxy. TK, who do you think is going to run away with this one?
Hi Khaya. I think between the two semi-final matches, I think the one between TX Galaxy and Golden Arrows is, I think the biggest semi-final between the two, based on the profile of both the coaches and the way in which both teams have played to reach this stage of the competition. I think this is the highly anticipated semi-final. Not obviously, I think it overshadows the Kaizer Chiefs and Chippa United one a little bit. Going into tactics a little bit, I'd say, I think Arrows are more superior than TS Galaxy, and as long as they just manage certain parts of the game, especially in the middle and on the wings, I think if they manage that, then Arrows will be fine.
Tshepo, now you heard what TK had to say. He believes that Komphela's tactics are going to work for him against Breden Malisela, and then Arrows could go through to the final. Do you agree with him?
No, okay. I don't want to say I agree with TK, with what he said. Sure, Steve Komphela has been in the game for long, but as well as Coach Dan Malisela, he's been in the game for far too long now, and he's well experienced. Looking at the fact that he once made Chippa United a side to be reckoned with. He did wonders at Chippa United, and he's not only there. He has made wonders again at development football. Taking a lot of players from being a small amateur boys to being professional superstars right now. TX Galaxy are a very exciting side to watch. They play wonderful football. We have the likes of Zakele Lepasa, who is on loan from Orlando Pirates. He's a very good striker and he's a goal poacher. He strikes the ball very well. I think it's gonna be a very interesting game between the two sides. A very hard one to call. I don't want to say that Golden Arrows will win this one, but again, TS Galaxy will surprise them. For me, I would like to see TS Galaxy going through because they're a small team, and we all know that the Nedbank Cup is a cup of dreams, especially for amateur sides. So yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting one, and I would really like to see TS Galaxy going through. But again, Arrows are a very well organized side and they can also snatch it, but for me I would like to see TS Galaxy going through.
Many people's ideal final will be Arrows versus Chiefs in the final, with Steve Komphela taking on his former team, Amakos. Do you think, TK, that people are going to get their wish, and with the Chiefs also going through, beating Chippa later on Saturday evening?
Khaya, that might be the case. That could possibly happen. But coming into this game, I think Chippa United wanted more. I think on paper you could think that Chiefs wanted more, but Chippa United, I think, are more likely to make it into the final than Chiefs are. So I think I'd give that match to Chippa, even though I know that everybody would like to see Arrows take on Chiefs in the final, so that Komphela beats his former side and proves his former employers wrong. But I think Chippa United are going to pull a surprise on Chiefs.
Tshepo, you said you wish that TS Galaxy could go through to the final. Do you also wish that Dan Malisela must face his former team in Chippa United? So in that case, do you agree with TK that Chippa are going to surprise many people and go to the final?
I don't agree with TK on this one. Okay, I certainly don't. Look, you have to look at the fact that Chiefs have found it very difficult to come into this stage of a tournament. I mean, especially looking at their previous game whereby they beat Cape Town City 2-0. That was a very hectic game for them, and they showed that they are really, really, in it to win it. I mean, again, we all know that Kaizer Chiefs fans are hungry for a cup. So definitely going to this one, I don't see Tshepo United beating Kaizer Chiefs. I think Kaizer Chiefs will win this one, even though I would like to see Dan Malisela, play against his former side. But to be honest, I don't see Tshepo winning this game.
Our experts are divided on this one. Like I said earlier on, that many people's ideal final will be Arrows versus Chiefs. But such is the nature of this cup, the Nedbank Cup, where we see so many upsets, so anything is possible. You can also have your say on today's topic or any other football related matter on our social media pages. On Twitter it's at Phakaaathi, on Facebook Phakaaathi. You can also make your own predictions. Until next time, enjoy the beautiful game.